It's the
Are
same
you
God
messing with it?
far.
Doesn't add.
No, he's just messing with it. Hey!
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Sick.
Welcome to the Mimic Loaf stream. We tonight are going to be continuing our adventures in the Astral Sea, our homebrew Spelljammers campaign. We are up to episode number 22. Yay! 22, kawaii. Yeah. So thank you for coming along. If you haven't already, we have a YouTube, we have a Instagram, and I almost said Instagram. I'm like, what's a Instagram? Instagram, a YouTube, and a Discord channel. So go check us out there. Instagram has like some tidbits of information about some of our characters here, which is curated by our lovely Samala the Mamala.
Oh, that was
Totally the same.
This is what I give you, Sam.
Hearts.
Thanks.
Just quick reminder, we are going to be starting our Curse of Strahd campaign next Tuesday. Same time that we normally stream this, but on the Tuesday instead of the Friday. So 8:30.
Mimic time, same.
The same,
place.
yeah, same Mimic channel, same Mimic place, same Mimic time. Different Mimic campaign.
Different.
Just be loafing
That
around
works.
until then.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
That's awful.
You're awful. Without further ado, I guess we will go into recap. Jackson, if you would like to take it away.
Thank you, Nathan. So, as always, this session of Mimic Loaf Adventures in the Astral Sea is sponsored by our lovely friends over at Stabby, Joe, and God, what a great bunch of people over there. Actually, we've recently released some more collab merch, accidentally meta hoodies, and there's the old favorites like Mimic Loaf t-shirts and all that sort of stuff. I think there's Mimic Loaf pants now as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
but
there's a pair of shorts now.
There's a pair of shorts.
Fleece shorts.
Oh, keep yourself warm in these coming cold months. So yeah, and of course we have our code. Use code Mimic5, so it's MIC 5 at checkout, and you get 5% off your order. Like, what's not to love? Like, it's a win-win. We support you, you support us. Boom. It's cohabitation. Anyway, we'll get into the recap now. Cool. So, session 21. Wow, how far we've come. So the session began with the party making their way towards Haku's mine on the outskirts of Chrysalis. As the party approached the mine, they were greeted by a large gate and a security guard who wouldn't let them pass. Zil contacted Haku via a sending spell, and Haku responded by telling them that the party was supposed to meet with Dunda. Zil then contacted Dunda via another sending spell, and Dunda responded by telling the party that he was supposed to meet them in orbit. While this was happening, Venos used Mage Hand to steal the helmets from other workers' heads and disguised the party as workers, and managed to get all of them, minus Zil and John, into the mine. Zil and John decided to wait for Dunda to do the lawful thing. Decided to wait for Dunda to arrive to let them in. As they waited, John used the various herbs that he had stored in his herbalism kit to brew up some tea for him and Zil to enjoy. Some of the workers noticed this and wanted to buy some tea from him, and it wasn't long before workers were lining up to buy some tea, earning John 13 gold pieces. Well earned, might I add. Dunda arrived not too long after that, allowing John and Zil to join the rest of the party in the mine. Everyone was directed to a section of the mine that had been blocked off, with Dunda telling the party that this is where the group of miners went missing. The party removed the rubble blocking the passage and headed into the cave. The party found themselves in a large cavern with crystals covering the walls. As the party delved deeper, they found one of the miners huddled in a corner, sobbing. After calming him down, the party questioned him about what he had seen, and he described a monster shaped like a crab, but with human heads on its back. foreshadowing. The party let him know that the way back was safe and to rejoin the other miners. As the party continued through the cave, they entered a seemingly empty room. As they discussed what their next move would be, some of the crystals on the walls started to move and shift. The crystals climbed down off the wall, revealing themselves as hulking creatures made out of the crystals, and they attacked the party. The party managed to fight off the two creatures, with them crumbling to dust as they were defeated. The party continued through the caves, encountering more and more of these creatures. Eventually, the party came across a cave with two deactivated automatons standing guard on either side of the doorway across from the entrance. The party decided that they would come back to this room as they wanted to clear out the other monsters from this cave to ensure the safety of the miners. It definitely wasn't to find any treasure that might be hidden in the cave. While exploring the cave, the party came across a pool of water with what appeared to be human heads sticking out above the water, murmuring and gibbering away to themselves. Remembering what the miner said at the start of the cave, Sol and Zil both had the same idea to blast the pool of water, with Sol casting Core Lightning and Zil casting Lightning Bolt. The lightning damage fried the crab monster in the water, with it running out towards the party before being swiftly finished by everyone else. The light from the lightning spells also illuminated a hidden passage underwater, which Guili investigated by wild shaping into a giant toad. Once in the hidden chamber, Guili reported back to the party that there was another one of the crab creatures the party had just defeated. Guili lured the creature back to the party so that they could take care of it in the same way. This time, however, the creature was defeated by Azos's cold breath, partly freezing the water of the surface. The session ended with the party having the idea to all swim under into the hidden chamber and freezing the water behind them to protect themselves from any intruders. Insane. Oh, mouth's quite dry after that one.
Nice.
Yeah, it would be.
Ah.
Just think of how I feel when I have to talk all night.
Exactly. So, I do not
No,
envy
it's
you.
not that bad. It's fun. I like it. Yeah, cool. So that's pretty much where we're going to kick off. So you guys are in this chamber just after killing this crab. I'll quickly remind you, walls are plastered with the crystals kind of thrown around everywhere. All like sticking, jutting out from the walls. There is a large underwater section to the south of this room, which leads into that other room. Yeah, you guys currently, Guili is a giant frog, and you guys are chilling in there. What do you guys want to do?
Kill things.
Kill things.
Ew.
Well, given that we now have a base of operations, I think we should probably head back and take care of the business in the other caverns.
Agreed.
Zil agrees.
Yes.
Cool.
Is anyone super tired? Should we take a rest shortly afterwards?
I would not say no to a short rest if allowed, but I think I would be able to persist.
Yes, the technical term, a short rest.
Let's
I
say
prefer more of a long rest.
Long rest.
A long, girthy rest.
Trade
Sure.
rest.
Rest.
Yeah, didn't you?
okay.
Onwards.
So we're heading to that other chamber. Cool.
Willie's going to wild shape back into a person.
Okay, cool. So you guys begin heading down. Let's just quickly go into the combat screen so people can see better. Cool. So yeah, you guys backtrack into the tunnel behind yous and get to that small room. There is a water puddle that dips down and then dips back up that you guys will have to go through on the south to get to that room that you have so eloquently marked with X's.
And arrows, thank you.
Are we
X's and
still-
arrows.
Are we still under the effects of Pass Without a Trace?
No, you are not.
No, that would have been only an hour. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely done by now.
So we just going straight into the water, or what are we doing?
Are there any floating heads in the water by any chance?
Make a perception check.
19.
They currently are, yes.
What?
But it takes
How
you
does
a
that-
few seconds to realize it's from the crab that you killed here last time.
No, there wasn't a crab there.
Wasn't there?
There wasn't a
I
crab
swear there
last time,
was. Oh, okay,
No,
maybe
we
not then.
lured them, didn't we?
Never mind then.
Yes, we definitely
Never mind
killed the
then.
crap here.
So there are no
before.
heads there.
There are no heads there,
I'm gonna
other
just
than the ones
pass on
attached to your friends' necks.
using my elf eyes. I can tell you all
Your
that
elf
there
eyes
is
see.
no crab
Venos,
in that water.
what do your elf eyes see?
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Okay, so
who's
yeah,
first?
Shot not.
I'll go.
I'm going to be going first, but I would
Okay.
like to go carefully through the water, quietly through the water.
I can just
Stealthily, you
walk
may
along
say,
the
through
bottom
the
of it.
water.
I'd like to be
Solve
middle of the
sensible.
pack. I'm quite squishy, so I'd like to be in the middle.
So Zoth and Venos are going first.
I'll go after them.
okay,
Good
I'll
luck.
go right behind Azoth.
cool.
I want to go with Soul. I hold on to Soul.
Sweet. You guys make your way through this puddle of water. Like I said, it kind of dips down and then back up. So you're having to kind of like do a little bit of leg work to get up that tiny little bit. Yeah, you just come to a large round chamber. The walls are covered in rocks, in crystals. Yeah.
Do
What do
we
you guys wanna
see
do?
Do we see the crystal beast that Guili had?
You can
mentioned?
make another perception check.
I will
Can I
also.
assist? Oh.
That is a
uh,
14.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, Azoth, if you'd like to make a perception check as well.
I would.
I was going to too, but I've dropped a dice somewhere and I have no idea.
21.
Okay.
You
So, yeah, first off, you stupid. Second off, you're first to notice a small, it's not exactly breathing, but a small movement in the rock wall further away from the entrance. Let me just quickly double check. Yeah, so you see there's a large crystal structure to the back of this chamber, and you can see it slightly move a
Azoth
little
does
bit.
That Leonardo DiCaprio meme where they, oop, and just
After Azoth points it out, you can all kind of see it. Yes.
John.
Gwilly. Yes, I just going to do a little spell, if you don't mind. I am going to touch Venos's greatsword. I'm going to cast 2 spells, sorry. I'm going to touch Venos's greatsword. And I'm going to touch Charpock's weapon and cast enchant weapon, one each.
Is enchant weapon
No,
concentration?
sorry. Elemental weapon, and it is not a concentration weapon.
Cool.
Oh yes, it is. Sorry.
Yeah, so
sorry.
you can only do one.
I'm just going to do Venos.
Excellent.
Venos. Cool.
Thank you.
See how it
So
is.
So
Plus.
what does that give me?
plus 1 to attack rolls, and
Yep.
plus 1d4 lightning damage. And you do lightning damage. And plus
Nice.
1d4 extra damage.
Cool. Nice.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, sweet. So you see that one in the back. I will populate the map for you guys
Ooh.
and chuck you guys in.
Populate the new seed.
Spread the seed.
You do not own any tokens.
Rain
of vision
generating,
in this
please wait.
scene.
We're all legally blind, Nathan.
Regular blind.
Thank you.
Drift Globe would still be up as well.
I'm gonna
I'll make
do the
a
lights in
fire.
a second. Drift globe, what's that again?
30 feet and then 30 feet dim after.
30 feet, so 60 feet dim, 30 feet bright. Cool. And you said you make fire as well, Sol?
Yeah.
What fire?
It's only 10 feet, so I don't think it really matters, but I have it.
Okay. 10 feet bright or 10 feet dim?
Normal.
Be 10 feet bright, 10 feet dim.
Normal. Cool. Sweet. So that's what you see in the far corner. I've just popped him in. That's the one that you currently see.
Why is Zill at the
Wait,
front? That is
so
not
that's
why
the one we currently see. That implies
I want
multiple.
Zill to be at the front.
Price round. Let's fuck it up.
So, just whispering into everyone's minds. So, I think we should be very quiet. Take position and all do our shit at once. Just like
Soul's
so would have
fireball
thought
starts
of.
to grow.
So can we get a free movement to place ourselves in the room, or
Yes,
would that cause some form of like trigger for hit?
You can't go so from the wall to wall. You can't go past where Azoth is, if that makes sense, diagonally.
As should
Okay.
be at the front anyway, though.
Yeah,
As, like, as in across here.
yeah, across that.
Okay.
I might be able to. Oh, sorry.
What?
What are you doing?
I don't know why I have control of Azoth.
me.
I might be able to incapacitate it. I've always wanted to
Ouch.
try. I don't know if it will work, but yeah. What are you guys going to do first?
Fireball.
I could try and shatter it out of the wall.
I mean, mine's kind of like a little bit more low key, which is quite surprising for me. But a little bit more low key might help.
You're hoping to drug it and put it to sleep somehow.
I've been like experimenting with pause. You know how I like to I can like sort of rewind time. I'm trying to like kind of get to a point where I can kind of just temporarily pause it.
Interesting.
But at the moment, I can only get them to like stop moving. They can sort of kind of like still try to get through it and whatnot, but just I can kind of just get them to stay in the same spot, which could be useful.
While Nathan's fixing that up, or the technical difficulties,
You should have a token on there.
Nope.
There wasn't.
You can only
there's a
control Azoth.
Are you logged into the right person?
Yeah.
I can
Sure.
see her. Refresh.
Yeah, you're definitely there.
I can see you on the map.
Why the hell could I move Drew's thing now?
Damn you, Starlink.
I don't see Ethan on there either. But
Yeah,
You do.
Oh,
He's
I'm
like-
there now.
Too.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
between.
Are you between myself and Quilly?
Yeah,
I can still move Drew though.
yeah, because you have ownership of Drew's character because you had to play him for one session.
Ah, that's right.
Wow.
Whoever
Well,
just had so you
I
just moved
own
me
Drew
up
is what I
there.
heard.
Yep.
So this is the wrong person. The widest man in
It's
the
my
room. It's not me to anyway.
Nathan, it's only fair that I get control of one random party member.
Hey.
No. Okay.
That's what we do one night.
The
Everyone
soul
swaps
just
party
moved,
members.
that'd be good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could I possibly stealth closer?
You can make a stealth check to see.
I want to walk over to the crystal here and then chameleon carapace into the same shades.
Okay.
So I can get advantage.
Straight roll.
What? Natural 20 for a total of 30.
Is that straight roll or was that with advantage?
That was with advantage because I'm
Straight
chameleon
roll, my guy.
caracing.
The
No.
answer's
Oh.
great.
You've
Oh,
currently
well,
got
27 then.
You've currently got glyph
The
Grip
drift globe.
out, so it can.
Not
see
if
where
I
you
leave
are.
it where I am. I can leave it and it can be within 60 feet of me.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, well, still 27.
27. Okay.
So I want to move at least a little bit closer, possibly to, if you allow me, to this edge here. See any movement, I want to stop.
Sorry, my headset's dropping in and out for some reason. That's helpful. Where do you want to go? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. With that stealth roll, I'll allow that. Cool. What are the rest of you doing?
I would like
Preparing a spell.
to prepare something.
Cool. And what are you preparing?
Me personally, I'm preparing momentary stasis, which is a feature.
Okay, cool. Give me one sec.
It will be like a save on their behalf, but
Should hopefully fix that problem. Yeah, cool. So momentary stasis. What spell are you preparing, Sol?
Second level Scorching Ray.
Circle level scorching ray. Cool. Are you guys just like letting this off straight off, or what?
mine will be at the end.
Once it's
Okay.
aware that we're here.
So
Cool.
mine, I will try to do mine last because mine's undone by damage. So if I get everyone else's there, let them do that, and then I'm going to try to freeze him so that gives us a little bit of wiggle room. Like they can still do an action, but then we can at least try to position ourselves a bit better if we do get noticed from the bombardment of.
Okay, cool. What about the rest of you? What are the rest of you doing? Yes, Dill?
I got
just-
knives.
I may as
Fine.
well ready a Eldritch Blast.
Zil first.
Oh, sorry.
I would just like to have like a little bit of lightning crackling between my fingers. I'm like getting tense. I'm like ready to blast this shit off. I'm like, fuck
Cool.
yeah.
Sweet. Ali, you said you've got daggers,
Knives.
knives. Sorry.
A knife.
A knife. No.
Actually, knife. This is a
Venos?
knife.
I will ready an Eldritch Blast, and if it tries to come out of its crystal hiding place, I'll Eldritch Blast it.
Okay, cool. And last but not least, John and Gwilly.
Wait, hold on. Gwilly's going to hold a crossbow attack.
Yeah.
John is just going to hang in front and wait, because if he does anything, he's got to run all the way out in the middle. So John's just going to chill.
Cool. Sweet. So without further ado, let off your stuff. Who wants to go first?
Should
I'll
you
go
do
last.
initiative for this just to make it easier?
Yeah, that's probably easier.
But I want to go last.
So let's roll initiative. I'll get John.
6.
6. Sol.
15.
15. Ali.
20.
20. Awesome. Charpok.
12.
12. Vi.
I rolled a nat 1 for a 6.
6. Cool. Venos.
I wanted to go
21.
last and I flipped it.
Stupid.
Man.
Azoth.
Not that I can do anything because no range, but 25.
Cool. Gwilly.
7.
And finally, Zil.
I got a 7 as well.
7 as well.
So
Cool.
I can actually go last. How'd that work out well? One time I actually went
Sweet.
solo when I rolled a nat 1.
So we are going to begin the first round of combat. Azoth, you're up first.
I'll pick up Bali.
Yep. There's nowhere near you.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Behind a little bit.
Yeah, she is.
No, she would have been with you anyway, so I'm not gonna.
Replied.
I'll sneak forward. Are we doing 4 rounds or just like whatever we planned?
This is a full round.
Alright, sick. Then fuck it, I guess.
This would be a
Yeet.
surprise round, yeah?
Correct. Yep.
Alright, well, me being as surprising as possible, I will run and hit with axe.
Go ahead.
Rolling good tonight, 24.
Hits.
Just jinxed it.
Yeah, you can get on that one now, right? That will be 3 plus 10 points of slashing damage.
10 points. Awesome.
Second hit is a 24.
Hits.
8, 13 points of slashing damage.
Sweet. 13. Yep.
And I will stand there looking menacingly and wonder why Ali's not with me. Come over here.
I don't know who you are. Thanks, hi.
Cool. Did you just say thanks, Harden?
But thanks, hi.
Oh, okay. That
Thanks,
brings us to
Harden.
Venos.
Seeing that Azoth just ran in and ignored everybody preparing spells, I'm going to go in and just bop this man with my greatsword.
Go ahead.
That is a 24 to hit.
Hits.
Don't forget the extras that John gave you. I mean, Willie gave
So then that is
5.
7 plus, it's plus 1d4, right?
Yep.
4. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 points of damage. 4 points of that being wiping.
Okay. Yep.
What the fuck's that?
Oh, I get 2 attacks. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. And the second attack is not a hit. It's a 7.
Yeah, misses. That brings us to Ali's turn.
I throw in my daggers.
Go ahead.
The clown has no penis.
What are you guys doing?
The way she said that was so funny. She's like, I throw my daggers.
I'm just talking.
So roll the hit.
Yeah, sorry, I got really distracted. A dirty 20.
Hits.
Hey.
I get sneak attack because it's a surprise round.
Yes, correct.
We don't know.
Also, ally within 5 feet.
Also, just legend.
Also daggers.
Also, rule of cool.
Also, skill issue.
Also, which spell cast.
Also, hypothetically.
Also, chair.
Stop.
We're setting Ali off.
19 points of damage for the first one.
Awesome. You throw on your second one?
It's an 18 plus 7.
Hits.
I'm not doing the math, it hits. 9.
9.
9 points
Cool.
of damage.
That definitely hits. Sweet. The Gemstalker is surprised, so he skips his turn. Sol, you are up.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to burn my sorcery points and cast Scorching Ray as a bonus action.
Someone's raiding. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, hello, Earth
Hello.
817.
7.
Thank you.
Welcome to
hello, fellow
the
humans.
Mimic Low.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Humans.
Welcome.
Yeah,
to
humans.
Welcome,
I
humans.
enjoy doing things like drinking water and walk on my leg.
Welcome, humans.
I'm changing the order of what I'm doing. I'm gonna bring in my Wildfire Spirit as my action
Yep,
in
cool.
the entrance to the corridor down the bottom of the map.
Yeah, sweet. I will pop him in. Sweet. There we go.
For effect, and then I will take one step this way, so I'm not shooting at the back of Azoth's head, and then cast my Scorching Ray as a bonus action.
Go ahead.
Let's do it. I'll be right.
Roll to hit, my guy.
That's a 25 to hit on the
Hits.
first one. That's a 19 on the second one,
Hit.
and a whopping 11 on the third.
Hopping.
Hit. Misses. The last one misses.
23 points of fire damage.
Awesome. So that's enough to do it. He pretty much like explodes into a large rubble and crystal alike. Does that end your turn?
Yes, I can't do anything else.
Cool. Charpok, you are up.
Still.
When we're still in combat. There's another one.
Chapuk is thoroughly confused.
What do your Charpokian eyes see? What do your compound eyes see?
Peeking around the corner. Is it still moving?
It is not. It is currently a big pile of rubble and loose crystal.
Okay, using my thoroughly high perception checks,
Yep.
can I hear anything?
Make a perception check. If you'd like to do that as an action.
Well, there's nothing else I can do now. 24.
You hear slight rustling coming from the north of you,
To behind me.
like to the top.
Okay. Okay, fuck it. I don't have anything else to do. I literally just turn around and hearing where it come from, just let off a thump crossbow bolt.
Okay, make an attack roll with which kind of direction?
I'll quickly
Give me an
draw.
idea.
Oh,
That.
here we go. He's got the tool.
There. Okay. Cool. Roll me an attack roll with disadvantage.
Because I don't know what I'm hitting. What is that? 16.
So your crossbow bolt fires and it just sticks into the stone and just kind of splinters and kind of explodes across the crystal.
Okay, fantastic. -1 crossbow bolt, I guess. Actually, yeah. Will you allow a free action of me to speak into everyone's mind?
Yes.
Yeah. I think there's something to the north of me where I just fired. I don't know though. That's it.
Cool. That brings us to Gwilly's turn.
Fuck, I'm next.
Gwilly is going to wild shape into La Wolf.
La Wolf. Cool.
No way.
Not so chic.
Ow! She's now wolf.
The wolf token is so fucking funny.
So,
Woo.
can you move Gwilly?
She loves her wolf token. She made that thing.
Oh wow. Yeah,
She
fair.
actually didn't. This is the standard
That's
wolf token.
Oh, is it? I
Yeah.
thought it was the one. I thought she made it in Stable Diffusion. Never mind.
No.
Make all the fun of it you want, then, guys.
It's the die. It's just the dire wolf token. And the way it like
Ah.
looks at you, it's just like
That looks like Michael
the
Caine
look-
a bit.
the look
Yeah.
your
When
dog
it's in the
gives you
dark,
after it
it's
finishes
easy to
chewing
eat.
your shoe.
I legit
Um,
thought it was the dog without the ears.
So what else? What else is Gwilly doing?
Gwilly is going to howl to see if anything reacts to it.
Okay. So they howl. The howl fills the room and echoes throughout the chambers. You don't seem to see anything react or whatnot, purely because we're still in initiative order. Yeah.
No worries.
Everyone
Cool.
check the initiative order. Nothing's happening there. Damn it.
So that end of her turn.
Yep.
Sweet. That brings us to Zill.
Okay, I open my half elvish eyes. What do I see?
Make a perception check. You're just really broken tonight, Sam.
It's just because I'm so. It's just because I'm too funny.
Yes, that's exactly what.
I'm
it
not
is.
responding.
The 25.
Cool. You see slight rustling to the north of where Gwilly is. And it's slightly northwest of where Charpok is.
Would I be able to pinpoint it within a 10-foot?
You can only barely see it.
Oh, okay, fuck yeah. Alright. Fucking Gwilly got my way. Oh, fuck. Okay. If I move here, am I able to see it better? Or are those crystals blocking my way?
They're blocking majority your way.
Can I stand here, like underneath the direwolf?
Sure.
Cool. I Max Payne style, like run, slow motion dive with my fingers held like this and slide across the ground. And my head like pokes out from the crystals, and you just see like lightning charged at the tip of my fingers. I just go, let loose this fucking lightning bolt straight at this thing.
Go ahead. What is that? Roll the
dex
hit.
save.
Dex save.
Dex save. Thank you.
It rolls, and it gets a fail, I believe, at a 13.
Yes, let's fucking go.
Yeah, fucking wood.
86 damage, baby.
It's a shame all of a sudden it has immunity to lightning damage. No, I'm kidding. Imagine.
Fuck you.
One whip.
I killed myself.
It actually has such an immunity that it's lightning phobic, and the lightning bounces back.
Bounces back at you. 37 points of lightning damage. please, as
37. Sweet.
like I said, Max Payne style, like slide along the ground. I'm like, good job.
Cool. As you guys see, Zil do that, you see this shape of the same kind of creature outlined on the wall from all of the electricity. Does that end your turn?
Trickery. That is my turn.
Cool. That brings us to John. You are up.
John is going to get up close to it when I need to get off the measuring tool and go right up onto it and give it some smacks with his stick.
Go ahead.
One stick, one unarmed.
Judo chop.
Bad, Crystal one. Bad.
Judo chop.
19 on the staff.
Hits.
For 6 points on the staff.
6 points. Awesome.
Yep. And then unarmed strike.
Yep.
Which is definitely a miss.
Yep. How do you know?
Bonus action. Because I rolled 2. So
Oh,
it's like
okay.
7.
Yeah. No. Definitely a miss.
And I rolled a 3, so I'm guessing that's probably a miss.
That's a miss as well. Yes.
That's the end of John's turn.
Cool. That brings us to Vi.
Hey, quick question. If something's incapacitated, that's different to prone, correct?
Correct.
So incapacitated doesn't really impose the same sort of advantage, disadvantage as prone.
What incapacitated does, let me quickly get my condition report up.
Unable to do anything.
No, because I think they still gonna have their action, but I'm just double checking something.
But they can use their action to.
So incapacitated. An incapacitator can't take actions or reactions.
Really?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's better than what I thought. Because okay. Well, if that's the case, I will use my momentary stasis on the creature that I can now see.
Yep.
Could you make a con save for me, please?
Con save. That is a 9. I am rolling like poo tonight.
That is
Yes.
okay.
It's about
Maybe I have to swap to the metal ones.
No, you won't.
No,
Maybe I
you're
grab
fine.
my bloodstones.
Get out.
So what you see is Vi will sort of try to do these big, over excessive movements because it's a new spell, and she's like trying to figure it out. And she's gonna go, like really dramatically, and then it's just gonna have like these like little stars that pop through, and then the creature's just gonna go, and it's gonna look like a time stop, but it's not a time stop. Basically, the creature is encased in a magic field of energy until my next turn, or it takes damage, which it will take damage. But it's incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Awesome.
So, it can't react to anything. It can't move. So
Yeah,
I don't know
sweet.
if that gives advantage or not, but it ain't doing anything in return, and do not fear of moving away from it if you need to.
Sweet.
Okay.
And that ends your turn. Sweet. That brings us to Azoth.
Oh shit. God damn it. Alright, I'll sneak here.
Sneak.
Explain
well,
sneaking.
Sorry, in my full armor with a little halfling on my sneak. I'll walk over there, not at all sneakily. And that's it, because I can't reach without my glaive anymore.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
That brings us to Venos's turn.
So I am going to come over to here, and I am going to pull out Sidewinder and hit him with the good old 1/2 Eldritch Blast.
Go ahead.
So the first is a 15 to hit.
Misses. It ricochets off the side wall.
The second one is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
21. You stupid.
And it deals 9 points of damage.
Awesome.
He's
Yeah.
now unfrozen.
Cool. Oh, did I have advantage on those because it was incapacitated, or does that not happen with?
No.
I don't think
Okay.
it does for spells.
But
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure when he was in initiative, but yeah, he's unfrozen because he's taken damage.
Now I'm just making him a whole bunch of other things instead. Yeah, cool. He jolts forward slightly and is raring to get ready to attack. Does that end your turn?
And in my turn.
Cool. That brings us to Ali. You are up.
Gonna be wild here, guys, and
Throw some
Nice.
daggers. Some dagger dudes.
I think I might throw some daggers.
I was just thinking.
When I was Zakor, I learned that being a one-trick pony is okay as long as your one trick is fucking good.
This is sometimes good. I was gonna do something else, but I'm worried about other things.
I was gonna say you could make like your character like Kratos and like have the knives, but they're attached to chain, and then the way
These
they
are
come
soul
back
knives.
is
They just
They
come back.
disappear.
They just
They just-
disappear.
They upgrade, basically.
I know, but like,
Um,
you could flavor it as like a
Soul
blade from
chains.
hell.
It's my soul shattered. A 19 to hit, please.
Hits. That one hits. Copper.
Go by.
I don't know.
I don't think either of us should ever do that voice again.
No.
Please. Do I get sneak attack? Because someone's right there.
You do, because John is within 5 feet.
Oh yeah.
Nice earrings, by the way.
17 points of damage.
Cool. That is enough. How do you want to do it?
I didn't hit anything.
I don't think I get it. That's good. I just want to stab it in both of its eyeballs, and it just is so done with being attacked that it just goes, "I'm dead."
Okay.
I'm dead.
He's just like, I'm dead now. And then just explodes into a
He sticks
lot of
his tongue
rubble
out into
and
the side.
yeah, a lot of rubble
Right
and
up in the
loose
nexus.
crystal. You guys are now out of combat.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, did we just finish that combat without the enemy even taking a turn?
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's hot.
Did my
Okay.
momentary stasis do anything?
Yes.
It stopped it.
Briefly.
I don't think it did.
6 seconds.
Yeah, so you guys are now in this room. There is the chamber heading north back to where you guys came. There is also an exit to the south.
Ooh, wow.
Do
Can I
we-
roll a perception check as I key through the opening?
You definitely can.
I just want to not die.
Make a perception check.
Charpak would like to go up and try and stab all the other crystals just in case.
That would be 12.
You don't seem to see anything other than more crystals slightly reflecting the light that you guys have cast in this room.
On that note, this big crystal protrusion in the north, I'm just
Yes.
going to cast light on it to sort of illuminate the room properly.
Sure.
Pocket moving around so we can see what's going on.
And so there's an exit to the south. Do we all want to move on to the south? Or do we want to have our rest?
I
Zil,
thought
what
we
is your
Sealing up and having a rest.
Yeah, we were going back to the crab room because it only had one entrance.
Yes, that's
Zil?
what I was going to say. That's what Zil was going to say. That I think rather than explore any further, we should head back to the crab room and kind of suss that out and take a rest.
Cool. So getting wet again. Oh.
Hold on, John.
Oh, sorry, John. Yep.
Yeah. Looking at the creatures, I know they are like mostly crystal, and then like biological straight between the two. Is there like a weird part where they mix that I could collect for like a herbology reason?
Well, there's a lot. So their skin is made of rock. So it's like the biological part in between is hard rock. You could definitely like ground the rock down or grind the crystal down if you're trying to mix it with a liquid.
I'll leave it.
Say that again. I think my audio cut out again.
Oh, I said I think I'll leave it.
You think you'll leave it? Okay, too easy. Sweet. So we're heading back. You guys head north again. and then heading back through the chamber to the room. You're having to get in that water again to get into the so-called crab room, as you guys have labeled it.
Lovingly called it.
Lovingly called
We
it.
eat crab.
Where you eat frozen crab. What do you guys want to
Freeze-dried
do?
crab, thank you.
Eat freezer-dried crab. We need to seal it up.
Mm.
Sorry.
Yes, John.
So there's that other crumbled area off
To the
right.
south, yes.
That's what I was gonna say.
Can you can you get up there and look through it? Is there any sort of way that like a medium-sized creature could squeeze through it in any way?
So you go up to it. It is more or less completely caved in. You do begin as you're like peering around it, investigating it. You do see parts where you can see through. And there does seem to be another room behind it.
Can I see anything through the holes?
Make a perception check.
Can I assist by throwing a small fireball through the hole?
It's not quite big enough for a fireball.
Doesn't matter. Nat 20.
Damn.
Cool.
son.
You definitely see a chamber on the inside. You see, let me just quickly bring up my notes. You see what looks to be a small chest in the far back of the corner.
Before anyone runs, who sees it?
Only John at
Soul.
this point.
I'm just going to go to Soul, just quietly and go, just to commit to memory. There appears to be some treasure on the other side of that rubble.
He just like glazes over for a second. He's like, noted.
Cool.
Okay. Yep, that's it.
Sweet. So what are the rest of you guys doing? Setting up some kind of camp or?
Setting up camp, yeah, have a rest.
Cool.
So,
Can I do a quick detect magic in the room? Be safe.
Yeah, you definitely can. Your detect magic goes off, and other than the stuff that your friends are carrying, nothing else goes off.
Cool.
Not even the treasure chest?
Nothing
I mean, it's
pings.
only 30 foot
It
or
could
something.
be
Ah, it's
a
just-
mimic love.
Charpok, what's up?
who has the charred or the cooked crab legs?
I think I did. I had
Yeah.
some, and I gave some to Zill, I think.
Well, we have the freeze-dried ones, but you also have the cooked ones.
You got choices, dude.
Yeah, well, smelling the
Yeah.
cooked ones, I'm going to dog sniff the ground until I find Azos's feet.
Ooh, feet, you say?
So, you,
Get those
almost
dogs
not,
out.
but maybe kind of dragon man.
Yep.
Yep.
I smell it. Hand it over.
He smells those dogs.
I'm just gonna get it out and like really slowly start biting into it. Do you remember the
No.
steak that I gave you?
The steak or the mistake? I remember many mistakes.
The steak that I gave you that you threw to some weird skull monkeys sessions ago, days ago, weeks ago.
Sessions ago.
You mean the horny monkeys?
Yeah, those ones, the horny ones.
What about it?
I'm gonna give you food again. Who are you gonna feed it to? Some weird crystal thing.
Crystals don't eat. That'd be ridiculous.
I'm not giving you food.
Well, I hope you know that you've made a powerful enemy today, and I walk away to whoever has the other crab legs.
Me.
Captain?
I assume you're here for some food.
Always.
I tear off like a chunk. I'm like,
Which one's the bigger side?
the side that I gave you.
Yeah, good choice. I wander over into the corner and just start nibbling away.
Cool. Sol, what's up?
After John walks away, I just kind of lean over and start staring awkwardly through this hole, and not being super subtle, but anyone paying attention will notice that my wildfire spirit just disappears, and it reappears in where the chest is, and picks up the chest. DM, is a chest considered willing creature?
That's a good question. For the purposes of this, I would allow it. It's not necessarily a willing creature, but it is
Cool.
technically being carried, so I would
Yeah.
allow it. Yeah, it's like
So,
equipment, right?
After that happens, I'll just call. I'll be like, John. And as he turns, my wildfire spirit will just like apparate out of nowhere, holding the chest.
The lot of you see this as the wildfire spirit apparates. Is now holding a small, like a medium-sized chest that has a large padlock on the front of it.
Do you need some help?
I was just about to call your name, Arlie.
I'm here.
I am going to look over her shoulder while she does this.
As you
take the lock of a
approach,
chest that's being held by a flaming skeleton.
as you approach the lock, you realize that this lock is very decayed and very heavily, what do you call it, rusted.
Busted.
I'm
Still
gonna-
sneezes on it. Achoo.
Instead of pulling out my lockpick stuff, I'm just gonna get one of my side blades and just use the blunt end and just hit the lock and see
It
what
just
happens.
and just like breaks open.
Best lockpick we've got.
Welcome, guys. I did it for you. It was a very difficult one this time.
I was gonna say Zil sneezes on it and just goes. Just
Yeah,
crumbs into
it
dust and
does.
flies away.
In my lock, I did a really good job unlocking it.
Zil's
Cool.
happy.
Yeah, I'm going to open the lock. Open the chest.
You open the chest? Sweet. There's quite a few coins kind of at the bottom of it, as well as a few jewels and a few what seem to be like tools of some description. So there are 237 copper pieces. Tell me when to continue.
Yep, go.
89 silver pieces.
Yep.
10 gold pieces.
Yep.
The gems worth 10 gold pieces each. There are 2 eye agates, 1 banded agate, 1 turquoise, 1 tiger eye, and 3 rhodochrosites. I think that's how you pronounce it, rhodochrosites. I don't remember. I don't know.
Hey,
Something.
you wrote this, man.
No, well, that's an actual gem. And then also in the same chest, or maybe you should just stop breathing. Yeah, and then there's also a smithing hammer that has a broken hilt on it, a single cracked shovel, and a miniature obsidian shield with 2 broken white arrows painted on it.
Oh,
Interesting.
What was it before the shield?
Much to think about.
A cracked shovel.
Seen some broken arrow things. Have we or have past beings seen some broken arrow things?
Just putting it out there. We have a sword hilt and now a hammer with no handle.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to pick up the hammer and be like, imagine the legendary hammer being the hilt of a smith. The hilt being part of a smith's hammer, and then just throw it over to Charpok. You've got it, I
You
believe.
see him in the corner.
I'm just going to throw it at him, so it like lands in front of him somewhere.
What? I go back to my crab leg.
As far as all the jewels and all of the gold and stuff, I'm going to deposit it with the ship money
In the bag of holding.
in the bag of holding, along with all the gems.
You gotta
Um,
tell me exactly what, because I didn't write down anything.
I have it listed
Later,
if it's going in the
later.
ship anyway.
Not now,
Yeah.
later.
But, I was just going to send you a photo of it, but yeah. Otherwise, the shield I'm going to hold up, as I was the only one wearing one, so I'm just going to be like, "Do you want to have a look? See, maybe this could be useful to you."
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pick it up and it is a miniature shield, so it is quite small.
miniature.
I'm
It
gonna
like
go ahead and-
covers like not even between your wrist and your wrist and
So it's like a buckler.
Yeah, it's more of like a buckler, a baklava.
skip
Some
this
would say.
one. Thank you, though, John. Appreciate the thought.
Does it do anything with the gauntlet, though? Does the gauntlet react to the little...
Does it fit over the gauntlet?
Yeah, only just. It doesn't react to the gauntlet's presence, nor does the gauntlet react to its presence.
Okay. The detect magics doesn't pick up anything.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna just pick the shield up go to the water's edge and then like skim it like a rock.
Cool. Make a history check as you do that with disadvantage because you didn't ask for the check.
Don't ask for checks. You tell us.
Yeah, but you like picking it up for the intent purposes of throwing it away, so can't hear. 10.
Plus not proficient. History was it?
Yeah, history.
14.
14 total. Cool. You know the symbol on the top, the two broken arrows, white arrows, is a symbol of a god.
Okay, then I'm not gonna throw it. I'm just gonna like pause and be like, oh, hold on a second.
Yeah. After looking at it, it is the symbol. I'm going to butcher this name of Ladaguer. Ladaguer, which you know to be a god worshipped by the Duragar, a group of underdark dwarves. Underdark dwarves.
I thought they were gnomes.
No, gnomes are like the Fluffenhagenblagens or something like that.
Hey. Take
You're not a
offense.
gnome.
I will do a
was.
background check.
In a previous
It's a
life,
god.
maybe.
You'd like to do a background check?
I'm gonna go like.
Okay,
like,
because
on
a
search
background
online,
check
just-
probably takes about 3 to 5 business days.
Shut up. Police check.
Yeah.
It's America. They don't-
Oh, okay. Bye.
End of the free and home of the brave.
Just before we bed down, I want to set out all my stuff, and I would like to change Orion's form to a...
Cool. Have you got the required
Components?
materials for that?
Yes, I got them ages ago, and I have not used them.
Yeah, awesome. Sweet. Awesome. You guys go down for what are we going down for? Long or short?
Long rest.
Long rest. Cool.
Fucking rest.
Lasagna. Charpox?
Lasagna.
Yeah, because obviously Bug Boy don't sleep. What is the most advantageous point of both entrances to this room?
Well, there is only one entrance to this room, which is the one that you guys came from, under the water.
Okay.
Is that frozen?
I'll just post up, like, close to the water, just like kneel down.
Cool.
Did we end up freezing that water?
I was about to encourage. So, well, considering we're about to sleep, I would prefer the security of a nice frozen entrance to the room rather than a watery grave that giant crabs can attack us in the dead of night. I suppose from. That's your cue, guys.
I shoot multiple rays of frost in the
Cool.
general direction that you tell me to.
Awesome.
Okay, so there's like this dude that could breathe ice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I look at Azov. I'm like,
Wheelie,
Not
Wheelie
good.
also has shape water and can just kind of freeze it all.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
so
we'll
through-
just take a-
Yeah, through the lot of you, you freeze over the ice, and it is rock solid now. We are going to go down for a long rest.
Long rest.
Well, yeah, but that's what you're doing, right? Long rest.
Yeah.
Spoiled.
I am.
Cool.
I'm
Yeah,
rested.
long.
Ali, I need you to roll a wisdom
no.
saving throw.
Would I have remembered to keep an eye out on her?
I didn't.
You haven't
I
said
don't remember
anything.
to be scared. What is it?
I would like to say that after the boat I
stream
also
level
said
up.
The
just
stream's
like
still
a
up.
Quick break,
Yeah.
trying
level
to
up.
talk to God.
So
because
real
God
life,
can't-
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Sorry about that, guys. I think my thing just died again, so I had to just quickly fix that. What did you say, Vi? Sorry.
Thanks for the
Me?
level up.
Yeah, thanks for
I
level
was
up.
saying that after, like, I would like to think that after Ali tried and almost died, that Vi innately, where possible, attempting to read situations, would try to trance in a location that's not too far from Ali, so that, like, if anything major happened and she was trancing, it should be more likely to be disturbed.
Okay. Ali, what did you get?
16?
16. Cool. Roll me another one.
Oh, God. 11?
Oh no.
Cool. Zil, can you also roll me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Suck shit, you're in this with me.
Fuck you. Zil's
Welcome
not
to the
happy with
club.
Ali. Zil's not happy with Ali at the moment.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
Yeah, because you're a fucking bitch to me. Wisdom. He said.
Whoa.
Wisdom.
Big Yonju.
It's a 10.
Sorry.
Cool. Sweet.
Don't you make me on that?
Charpok, is it quick?
No, we can do it after this.
Cool. We were going to go to break.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
I'll do one quick then. So, in the middle of the night,
In the middle
just
of the night.
obviously waiting till
Middle of
everyone's
time.
fast asleep, I want to go through my little tiny little fucking pouch that I have on my side satchel bit, and get out some of the charred bugs sacks that I have from sessions ago.
Yep.
What's the most inconvenient place that I can put this on as Zos stuff?
In his butthole.
I don't know. Like anywhere in the joints of his armor. Like-
Actually, yeah, in the very back center of his armor, where you can that one spot you just can't reach, no matter how hard you try. I'll just like shove it like right up in there.
Cool. Make a sleight of hand check. At advantage, because he's asleep. He would
And
be
guidance,
sleeping.
because hey. Okay. Sleight of hand. Where's my sleight of hand? Oh, I thought it would have been better than that. Still, it's a 22.
Does that? Yeah, that definitely beats your passive. Sweet, easy. Yeah, you'd shove it in there.
I will
We
delete that.
are going to go to break. So, everybody in the chat, thank you so far for joining us. We're just going to go, quick break. Get up, stretch your legs, get some water, get something to eat. You know, to
Little
quote what I
dance, make a
said.
little love.
Yeah, get down tonight.
Get down
like,
tonight.
That's our thing now. So we will be back very shortly. Cool. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the loaf. The loaf welcomes you. It is
Loaf.
warm
But only you.
and tasty.
Join
Um,
us.
Join the loaf. Join the loaf. Everyone starts chanting it. Cool. Welcome back. So Ali. You, as you sleep, you feel somewhat restless, being in this cave. You seem to begin to experience an out-of-body moment, almost as if you are retracing your steps or like watching a memory through a screen, if that makes sense.
Yes.
You see yourself in the house.
The
That
house.
not the house, a house.
Middle of the street.
Yeah, our house in the middle of the street. No, you
bang
see yourself there with Aisha and Bird. Your hands covered in blood. Your dagger stabbed into the abdomen of Bird. And then sleep grips you and everything fades to black.
But I want my board.
I want my board.
My board.
Cool.
That fucking sucks.
Everyone can mark off a long rest.
Yeah.
Gucci.
I get my spell slots back. Fuck yes.
And do monk shit again.
Yay, monk
Monkey.
shit. Monkey.
Monkey.
Me and my monkey.
And it can be and my monkey. Oh, doesn't wear any pants.
Anyway, yeah. So you guys wake up in this slightly damp, floored chamber. What would you guys like to do?
Cry.
Just gonna. Oh, actually, after.
After she cries?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm done crying.
Don't
I
all
mean, I
speak
can
at
keep
once.
crying, but- yeah.
Waiting for Zill.
Zill?
Oh, okay. Does Ollie actually cry? Like,
Yes.
Okay.
I should
I
have
wake
cried a
up.
lot.
Okay.
For a lot
I
of
wake
things.
up and I see Ollie crying, and even though Ollie has been mean to me this last couple of days, Zill's heart kind of softens a little bit, and he walks over and he's like, are you all right? I noticed that you haven't been sleeping very well lately. Are you feeling okay?
You mean that thing where I tried to kill myself a few times the other night, and then this thing where I've been having these horrible nightmares? No, I'm not really okay.
Wait, just
Ali,
trauma dump.
you hear the words almost as if somebody's whispering in your ear. He's not your friend.
You can fuck off. I say it out loud though.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
not you. Just the voice in my head. So maybe I should have said that to the voice in my head through my head.
Oh, okay, well, look,
Are you my friend?
yeah, I would consider us friends.
He lies.
I'll reply in my head this time. You can fuck up. You can fuck off.
Look, if you need anything, someone to talk to, anything like that, I'm always here. I realize that you're going through a tough period, and
I
just
know
want to make
that
sure
you
that
are
you're okay.
too, which is why I'm trying to just have a bit of fun with it.
End him.
Well, I didn't
What?
find.
And end him.
Well, I didn't particularly find it very fun. I think I was kind of struggling, and what I could really have used was support.
I don't know how to show that properly.
Well, look,
I didn't
that's
really have
okay.
anyone to support me after everyone died, so
of course, like,
that's
I
okay.
understand, but you can obviously see where I'm coming from. I don't hold it against you, but I also don't appreciate it.
What can I do to support you?
Ali, are you
Just-
left or right-handed?
I got my hands behind my back. It doesn't matter. I'm
Your
right-handed.
your soul blade appears in your right hand.
I'm just gonna put that hand behind my back. Just gonna pretend like
And you
it's not
just
happening.
you hear the voice again creep into your brain. Do it.
Zilla, I'd just like you to stay out of my arm's reach while we're talking, please.
Okay.
We can do this telepathically if you need to, but tell me how do you need to be supported?
Just let me know that you're there for me, and if I do need someone to talk to, it's nice to know that I have people I can rely on to talk to.
He's
I don't know if that's
using
easy to do
you.
that. Shut up!
Oh,
Not you. I'm
very
sorry.
Oh,
The voice in my head
The voices
really
again?
wants me to kill you.
wow. Okay. Zill's like,
Yeah.
okay, well,
Takes a big step
Okay.
back.
yeah.
You better.
Jeez. I'm like, well, would it be best if we communicated telepathically from across the room, perhaps?
I wonder, if you talk telepathically to me, do you think the voices in my head hear it?
Probably,
Real talk.
considering they're in your head, but we can
Tell
give
them
it a
that you're
shot.
too tough that I can't kill you or something.
Well, we both know that's a lie.
Yeah, obviously.
So it looks a little bit like, wow, she didn't disagree with me. She thinks I'm a weenie.
You are.
Zilla's such a weenie. Anyway, yeah, I think
Well,
guys, I appreciate you, and I appreciate having this conversation with you. I don't want you to know. I want you to know that I'm not upset with you. It was a very tough time that I am still going through, and I just would appreciate support rather than joking about it. I'm not ready to joke about it yet.
okay. I can definitely do that. And I am literally always just around. Like, if you look down, I'll just be there.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And
I'm sorry, I'm trying so hard to be serious about this, but there's like a
Zil-
voice in my head. I don't know how
Zil-
to do this.
even with like the knife, Zil kind of like awkwardly kind of like goes in for a hug. He's like,
I'm really scared about you doing that, but okay.
You
But
go
I
to
can't-
hug
I-
back, and your body
I'm
automatically goes with the 2 daggers, and then you
No,
have to
I'm
stop
back.
yourself for a second.
Not a chance. I have just standing there doing it to me. Okay. You have to crouch so far down to hug me. You are a giant.
Cool.
sick.
John.
I would just like to get everyone's attention for the moment. I may have some insight to what might lurk deeper within this dwelling. This shield has some paraphernalia of a god that I've heard of called Ladagor.
Lasagna.
Sonya.
Although sounding particularly close to a tasty dish, he is worshipped primarily by the race, the Durga. The type of people that often worship this god are people who believe that they are above others, and they often tend to dominate others of lesser race in their opinion. I
Oh,
think we may have to tread carefully if shall we encounter such beings.
tough crowd.
It may also foreshadow that they could be trying something if they do dwell within this cave.
They cannot be above others if they live underground.
He's got a point, you know.
Was that a joke, Soul?
No, just facts.
Yes.
You made me forget what I was gonna say. Do these people, do they just destroy the people they think are lesser than them? What do they do?
Destroy
not-
your friends.
I have not had any direct relation with this god in my travels with Celestia. But he does tend to hoard a lot of wealth, so I think there may be some challenges to others for him to accumulate such wealth. So he does tend to have a domineering aspect about him. By a guess, I would say that yes, he would commit many evil doings in taking what he wants.
This is giving me something to think about, but also I need all of you to not come near me right now. Please.
You don't want
Just gonna
uppies?
Keep back.
Oh,
No,
Harpies.
no
Come on,
uppies.
come to uppies. Come on, just
Please
go for
don't.
the uppies.
Ollie,
Yes,
are you okay with your daggers?
they're just chilling.
baby.
Is your voice back?
It's never left me, not for a
Okay.
second.
Can I try something? I can do it at a distance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, cause I might stab someone.
Yeah, I'm very prone to death, as we've learnt too.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is, because I'm squishy, I'm going to like walk up and be like, and then like a good like space away, and I'm gonna get the newspaper clipping out. That had the picture of Zil not Zil, and I've been carrying it around because I keep having flashes of the Zil not Zil. And I'm gonna hold it up, be like, does your voice like react to this? Does the voice say anything to this guy?
Kill her.
What?
What was that, Nate?
Speak up, Nate.
Kill her.
Yes.
What does it say?
It tells me to kill you.
Oh, lovely. But
Yeah.
nothing relates to the face. Like, really focus on just the face, not me. I look here. I will get Rye to hold it. He's a bat at the moment, so he's just gonna hover. He's gonna hold it, and we're all gonna vanish out of sight. Focus on only that motherfucker in that picture. I want to know what your voice says about it.
What happens?
Perhaps nothing, but
You don't hear anything.
Except Charpok's voice in your head. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 brown onion, heat oil in a large frying pan over medium heat. And I start listing out a whole recipe for lasagna.
Did you include the
Did you look up
garlic?
a recipe for lasagna?
Look it up. You guys are weak in your wokeness. I know none of you are, but you're weak.
So does Ali say that obviously nothing? The voice doesn't react to the photo.
All I can hear is Charpok trying to learn how to cook still, but he's going too far advanced to where we're at. None of us can make this yet.
I don't even know what a frying pan is.
It's a good weapon.
Okay. Well, thanks anyway. I call Rye back. And I want to study the image to see if there's any more details that I missed last time, apart from the fact that I recognize the face. Is there any, can I do like an investigation to see if there's any little details or traces?
It would be more of a perception thing because
Oh,
you're looking at
perception.
like a 2D image. But yeah, 100%. You can do a perception if you'd like.
Yeah. 16.
You don't glean any new information from the image.
And just to recall, it was the same person just without the 3 scars?
What do you mean? Oh, the image?
Yeah,
No, it has the 3 scars.
already. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Who was first, John or Zol?
John.
Zol.
John was
Not the
first.
urgent.
John?
Ali, does this friend of yours, do you know their name or designation?
I'm going to ask it. I do not know.
What's your name?
What is your name?
Kill them before
Their
they
name-
kill you.
Oh, their name is kill them before they kill you.
Ah, yes. I've heard of this one many times before,
Yep, have you?
unfortunately.
2 teaspoons of olive oil.
I may possess some future knowledge, but it is not within my power at this moment. I will look into it.
My child is awake.
Yeah,
Your inner child.
I'm gonna cast protection from good and evil on her. I'm gonna go check on my kid.
Thanks.
So Sam, is your crystal? Is it like in your head or something, or is it just a
I
crystal?
don't have no crystal.
No.
You had a
me.
crystal.
It's
I've
just
got a crystal.
Vi and Gwilly.
Okay,
Except-
so second thing, and this is a DM question. Prestidigitation says you can create an illusory image that can fit in your hand.
Hmm.
Can I make an illusory copy of, like, imitation of the dagger?
You definitely can.
So I'm just, because Venos is just shit stirring because he has like no idea what's going on. I'm gonna like pretend to apparate the dagger in the same way and like apparate just like an image of the dagger and say, weird. I don't hear any voices, and just apparate it away again.
Wait, you just like absolutely shit on someone's trauma. Just like you fucking suck. I can do it better than you.
I'm trying to force a response. I'm trying to get it mad.
Can you guys give me a second?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Look after the maid.
You don't have any trauma. You're lying.
You're fake trauma. What are we doing in the meantime while we wait for them to come back? Did Sol have something to say?
Yeah, I wanted to cast Protection from Good and Evil on Ali while she was talking to John.
Cool.
Have some freeze-dried crab meat for breakfast.
Dibs.
Excuse you. Did I say you can have any?
Yes.
Big head. Excuse me. Excuse me. John.
Knowing that from some of the other gods I know, that this kind of interaction is a little bit dime a dozen, usually in warlocks. So would I know of this one invading someone who's not of a warlock ability doing this sort of thing? Like, is it like someone characteristically doing this?
You can make an Arcana check if you'd like.
Can I assist?
He's not really
Anyway,
being verbal about it, so you can make separate checks if you'd like.
I would like to. I'm usually pretty good at that.
12.
12.
Sorry. Ooh. That would be a 21.
Cool. It definitely screams possession of some description.
But I wouldn't know the form.
A lot of beings use this to get what they want, to get what they need. Yeah. So a lot of it's too hard to narrow down.
Ollie. I have a question. Have you got like any items that you've had for a long time since you've had this voice?
No.
No.
No,
I
don't think so.
was just curious if it was, tied to something. Obviously, like your daggers reappear, but maybe it's like a cursed item and
I'm pretty sure it's my soul first.
oh, your soul's cursed. Well, so that's a
yes.
bit difficult to get rid of without you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave it with me. Next time we pass by some books, I'll do some studying, and I'm not as mystical with the arts as John is with his religion, but I like a good book or two, and I might be able to find something to help you. Hopefully, anything to ease it.
That would be wonderful. I'd
Much to think
appreciate
about.
the effort.
That's all I can offer at this point, but I will try.
Cool. Charpok?
Getting sick of figuring out what the fuck is a cutlery set and, different utensils. I'm going to go over to the ice and start chipping it away at it with my swords and just say out loud from everyone's head and it's like, too bad we don't have a fire-breathing dragon now, do we?
Shots fired.
And we got a robot that creates fire at whim.
Yeah.
Only.
John?
Only because I realised that the smithing hammer without a handle is just sitting on the ground and no one tried it. John's going to pick it up. Charpok, could I just for a quick second, can I borrow the hilt?
Why?
No hilt.
The hilt.
Okay.
And just in front of him, I'm going to go like, does it do anything?
So as you go to put it together, they clink weirdly together and make a weird noise.
What
I'm just going to hand it back to him and just toss it like towards the ice and just do like a little.
It explodes in a... I'm kidding.
Guys. Can I have a look at that?
Well, it's in the middle of the ice now, and I was about
Oh,
to
were
go
you
get
actually? Sorry, I thought that
No, I
was...
tossed the hammer at the ice, not the hilt.
Oh, I
it.
thought
Oh,
you said
so you
put
clinked
them
it together and then unclinked
Yeah,
it.
I was like, no. Ah.
Oh,
No.
And then just
It's
give you back the
empty.
hill.
You
Yeah, I
Put-
just give you back the hill.
Put them back together.
Gonna walk over.
I scuttle across the ice and tink.
Does anything happen?
No,
we just
we just did this.
Oh, I thought you said they make a quick clink and then like as if something was going to happen.
No.
Right.
No.
Never mind.
They made
They
they
didn't
made
make-
a clink as if
They
like
make
the
a weird
sound of
clink and
stone
nothing else.
and crystal
Okay,
playing
I-
together.
Missed the last bit of that, so disregard everything I just said.
Cool.
Sorry.
The hilt back
I
and
misheard.
Are we getting out of this room?
I think it is time to clear out the rest of this dungeon, friends.
automaton.
Cool. So we're going north to the automaton room.
I want to get
Please.
beers.
Sweet. You guys head north to that room. You guys see those two automatons leaning up against the far wall, pretty much where the eyes of the smiley face has been drawn.
And we are the nose.
And you guys are now the nose.
Such a friend.
Yeah, they are standing idle against the wall, and you see the cavern kind of continue off into the distance.
Do they have any like switches or like do they have anything that appears to like turn them on or?
You can make an investigation check, investigation or perception.
I choke one. No, I'm just kidding.
Zil?
That is a 16.
They don't seem to have any switches of any kind, no.
Can I just feel around to see or look around to see if they have anything valuable like on them on their body? Do they have like crystals or anything?
So they are covered in rust, and like not algae, but like mossy kind of yuckiness and patina all over. As you're patting around it, one of the arms like clinks and falls to the floor, coming off the body completely. They look like they have been here for some time. Zil?
I would like to walk through the doorway. Thank you.
Cool. You die. No. Anybody want to do anything else in this room, John?
Venos, do you still happen to have that blue short sword that we got at Berg?
No, I sold it.
Shame. Maybe you could have turned them on.
In like the third session, I sold it.
Why?
Because it wasn't activating anything any more than on the moon.
Works so
I
hard.
attached it to a bunch of other robots and it didn't activate any of them, so I sold it. It either activates all of the robots or none of the robots.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have detect magic up so for the 10 minutes that whilst we're walking, I can detect anything.
Cool. You guys continue walking north through the tunnel. And you get to a big red square. No. So you guys come to a strange door in the middle of this temple. Not temple, sorry. In the middle of this cavern. You
Confirmed it's a
see.
temple.
Yeah, confirmed it's a temple. You
Temple
see. Let me just get the thing.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, so you see this large door. It is made of stone and has intricately carved runes all throughout the center pieces that seem to be broken into a circular pattern of 4 quadrants. Can I please get the languages everyone knows?
Cool.
Speak dragon
This
now,
one.
don't I?
Everyone does.
Do you want us in order or just randomly?
John?
John, I believe, speaks Celestian and Underdark, maybe? Let me try and check
Undercommon.
that. Undercommon? Not just Celestial and Dragon. Never mind.
Cool. Azoth?
Common, deep speech, draconic, giant.
Cool. Charpok?
I told you today, but that's alright. Where the fuck?
Should remember, bitch.
Never. Oh, there it is. Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Draconic, Elvish, Gith, Gnomish, and Telepathy. And
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
All right, bitch.
Speaks telepathy language.
Venos?
Thief.
I can speak Common, Elvish, Celestial, and that's it.
Zill?
Common, deep speech, draconic, dwarfish, elvish. Azoth and I like also almost the same.
Cool. Vi?
I think obviously common. Draconic, Elvish, Gith, and Sylvan.
Cool. Sol?
Common, Draconic, Druidic, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Gnomish.
Cool. And Ali?
Mine doesn't actually say that I speak common. Do I speak?
Yeah, you would speak common.
Okay,
speak
At a
Draconic.
minimum.
That's why you speak with an
Draconic,
accent.
yeah, halfling. Also telepathy. Thieves can't undercommon.
Cool. You can read it because it is in undercommon. So you see, you see above the doorway, is a what looks to be 4 lines of wording. Yeah, bags. The first line reads, "Naturally, I always face the top of the map." The second line reads, "When traveling through the mine, I turn left." The third line reads, "Seldom do I go in the opposite direction of the setting sun." And then the last line reads, "Eventually, I'll find my way to the other side of the world."
Can you send those to me? Because I couldn't write it down fast enough.
Okay, it'll be first one will be okay.
Hang on.
I can't say anything because I don't
Who actually
know.
has the intelligence to figure it out?
Me, I got
I
this.
do.
Ali, because she's the only one that
apparently.
can read it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Ali's the only one who can read it, but like I know what the first and the last one are at least.
Sorry, go Ali. You carry the team.
Okay, so I got the first one. Naturally, I always face the
Top
to
of the map.
I'm
the
about
top
to
of the
send
map.
it
I'm
to
trying
you.
read my own notes. Thank you.
Wow, that's incredibly zoomed, but
There's a possibility that Ethan and I are gonna have to call it soon. I have truly passed on the good nightmare genes.
Oh no, poor thing.
That's all right. Look,
Is she coming with daggers as well?
Oh, I wish. Might fight some things. Okay. Okay, so I'll sell them the first one. Naturally, I always face the top of the map.
N for north.
North. That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
When traveling through the mine, I turn left.
but that's
West.
yes, it could be, but like I reckon we
Trader's
figure the
just a
other
compass.
we
Yep.
we figure the other ones out first, and that one's kind of the ambiguous one, so we can leave that one till last.
Seldom do I go in the opposite direction of the setting sun.
See, but that's the thing. It's like, are we talking northern hemisphere or southern hemisphere?
DM.
It's this.
Can you
It's
at
the
least
same.
clean this up?
You
This
could-
is-
no,
this
you
is
need
what
to
it-
cover that up.
no, this is what it says. This is exactly what it
rises in the east
says.
and sets in the west.
It's the same in both hemispheres.
It's the same in
I thought
both
it was
hemispheres.
different in different hemispheres.
If this planet has more than one sun, then we're fucked.
Exactly.
It's the same in both
Well, actually-
hemispheres.
Well, it sets in the west, rises in the east, doesn't it?
Right,
No,
but-
rises in the east, sets in the west, isn't it?
That's what he said. He just said it the other way around.
It sets in the west, rises in the east.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
But again, we will have to ask Sol which direction the sun rises and sets on this planet. If we've seen actually.
Anyway,
if we've seen the sun.
So it said it rarely opposite. Did it say?
It says eventually I'll find the last one. Let's read it. Eventually I'll find my way to the other side of the world.
Which is
Is
south.
it the sun or the moon?
But so read the third line again, please.
Seldom do I go in the opposite direction of the setting sun.
Which would be
It'd be west.
west.
So it's northwest, west, south.
Well, hang on. So
While
seldom.
everybody's trying to figure this out, can I go up to the door and see if it rotates on its rotates around?
You press on whereabouts do you put your hands?
So just on like both sides of the. I don't know how big is this door. Can I put my hands on both sides of the big circular part?
Yeah, so you can put your hands on the inside of the big circular part.
Yeah.
As you do, you touch 2 of the runes.
Yeah.
And they both glow for a second and then glow red and then switch off.
Ah.
But the door does not twist.
Okay. Following that, so we're in agreement that north is first, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna tap the one that looks like an up arrow,
Why not with the one that's
the
not?
bottom one.
Okay.
So the
What
bottom
colour does
one, it glows, then glows red, and then dissipates.
Touch the top one.
The top one glows
Top
and begins to give off a light blue hue.
Okay, there we go.
Then,
So
then I come up and touch the left.
The left one,
Yes, to go west.
cool. It begins to glow and gives off the same similar hue.
Yeah. And then the next one, it said it seldom goes opposite to the setting sun.
Yes.
And we said-
Well, it says, I seldom do I go in the opposite direction of the setting sun.
Which is
the other
setting
side.
setting sun is east to west.
But that's the thing is like it's not saying
I think it's just the opposite side of the one we just.
no. Well, it's the thing. It's not saying choose the one that seldom goes opposite to the. It's I seldom go opposite, so it's east.
Yeah.
Is that-
So, but
So
is
it's not. It's east. Touch the left,
Okay.
the right one. Sorry.
You touch the right one. All of the runes glow red and then
Yeah.
fade.
Mm.
so it doesn't go that way.
No, but it says seldom do I.
Yeah. So it wouldn't go east.
So just do
it's
the
telling us it
exact
doesn't
same,
go
but
east.
opposite this time.
So do the same thing but opposite, because I think
And
the last
what was
one
it?
is
What was
south.
what's the last one?
Eventually, I find my way to the other side of the world.
So can I go up to it, press north, west, south?
They all begin to glow with the blue light.
Because
Only those 3, I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's one more.
Or
But
just touch the one that isn't lit up, I suppose.
You touch the one that's not lit up and they all glow with that blue light. The door presses in and then rolls to one side.
So it's
And
west, south, east.
yeah,
Yeah, because it eventually makes it said the last one eventually makes its way around the globe. So it told us go north, west, don't go east yet, go south. I then eventually make my way around the globe, then it's to the
Position of the sun.
Oh, look,
Also-
you broke the door. Well done.
also look at the first letter of every line. Yeah, so the door opens up. Behind it, you guys see a what looks to be brickwork, like fairly well made brickwork. It for those that have been in dwarven architecture, it kind of gives off the dwarven kind of vibe. You see in the chamber ahead of you, you see a large rug on the floor. And it looks tattered, old. There's bits of mold and mildew kind of like floating around the area.
Is my detect magic still up?
At this point, it'd be slowly coming off, but yes, the door was giving off enchantment.
Yeah.
But
there
it
any
is
in the
now
immediate vicinity of the room that we can
not
find
at the
out?
moment. No.
Cool. Thank you.
John?
Any signs of immediate activity?
No, not at this point in time. You can make a perception check if you'd like to look further in.
Yeah, like I just want to see if like anything's been like recently been moved or
Okay,
like,
cool.
any
Yeah.
tracks or anything.
Yep.
No.
Not as in you don't want to make the check or
See
not.
shit. No,
Yeah, cool.
I made the check. I rolled like
Yeah, so dust and mildew and like little specks of mold float through the air as the door kind of clinks open. Yeah, it's very hard to see past that.
What's your nightmare, Harry?
Venos?
I'm gonna cast light into the somewhere into the middle of the room on just a floor tile or something.
Yeah, cool. You see, let me load the map. Let me make sure I've configured it properly first. Yeah, cool. Bang. And then
Don't have any vision.
bang.
Bang. Nice.
So as you guys enter in, kind of like looking around the space, you do see behind you in the far corner a mop and bucket. And then the chamber continues further down into darkness, into a corridor.
He's been here.
Richard Needles lives again.
Can I send Rye on a scouting mission ahead?
Yeah, you definitely can.
He's now bat form, which he's got blind sight.
Cool, easy. So I'll
he
just
can echolocate as well.
I'll create another thing to move about. So he continues heading. He gets to a corridor which heads in two directions. Straight ahead. So straight ahead, to his right is a doorway, and to his left looks to be some kind of room.
Okay, I convey that to the party. I'll be like, all right, say about 30 feet ahead, there seems to be a bit of a cross section. There's this pathway keeps going. There's some barrels and a room to one side, and yeah. So, what would you guys like to do? I feel like we should check for traps.
I feel like we should be extremely careful. Places like
cast
this.
find traps.
What's the range on find traps?
120 feet.
Cool. As if you were to are you just standing back in the middle of the room, or what are we doing?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. The doorway is giving. Sorry, not the doorway. Yes, there are traps around.
What type? It gives
mechanical.
The effect?
Spike.
Okay, I just say that. There's a mechanical spike trap.
Where?
I don't know.
Just around.
There are traps. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel like our little sneaky one should, test out some of these things. No? Okay, fine. I'll do it.
Can I put out a mage hand and just start tapping on the doorways ahead of us with the mage hand, seeing if the mage hand triggers anything?
If it
wants
to cave in.
It can lift 10 pounds, so I assume it's got some.
So as the mage hand taps the brickwork and all that kind of stuff, nothing reacts to it.
Okay.
I would like to quickly do a stealth check, but only to carefully place my feet on each step. So I'm light footing myself in a way.
Yeah, in which direction?
I want to. I'll go through the doorway.
I can send Raya further ahead if I follow him a little bit more.
We just want to be careful about traps, and obviously, it seems like your little dude there can't activate anything.
No, but he can scout ahead to see if it's worth the risk.
All right, send him forth then.
Cool. You send him through the doorway. Or do you, Zil? Do you want to do something first?
I just make an investigation check on the doorway.
Go ahead, make an investigation check.
Thank you.
Yeah. So as he's doing that, you send him through the doorway.
Sorry, can I do it before that
Sure.
thing goes through? Sorry.
I'll just reveal it anyway.
Okay. Investigation.
Just.
An 8, not very good. So.
Yeah, you can't seem to find anything on the doorway. as the bat, flies through into that room, it looks to be some sort of small gathering room. There's broken furniture and cracked floors. He kind of pans around the room and sees that there is a chest underneath a pile of rubble in the far corner that spans to the ceiling.
Well, it seems like a bit of a gathering room, I think. I think there's a small chest there in that rubble. So I assume you guys want to check it out because of loot and whatnot. But yes, so obviously Rye's not going to set off any traps, but would you like me to send him the other way as well?
Yeah, just to be safe. Why not?
Okay.
Go.
Are there any switches or anything on the back of that doorway? Something to, if there is a trap in there, deactivate it.
You can make a
I was asking.
Okay.
I can get him to check on the way back. Just give me a mo.
Sorry.
Do you want me to make a perception check for the bats?
Yes, please.
Let me get me bat stats.
Just bear in mind that I think bats don't have very good vision.
No, but they echolocate.
Okay.
But
so they don't actually see; they hear.
Yes, but
you wouldn't be able to see. Oh, I can echolocate that there is a switch on this wall that allows me to turn off the traps.
That daredevil vision.
Okay. Well, can do my passive perception is 11. Yeah.
Yep. You can't determine whether or not there's anything that turns off traps.
All right.
Not
You know
anything that Rye can see, but he's more good for scouting out in complete darkness.
I can always just teleport in there.
Let me send him the other way first.
Cool.
And then I walk back into Rye and send
Sweet.
him the other way.
The complete opposite.
Yes.
Sweet. He comes to a let me get my notes. A dead end room. There seem to be multiple barrels in this room. Most are broken except one.
Okay.
One barrel, you say?
Anything on the floor or any doors or anything?
No doors, nothing. There's broken rubble and bits of some of these barrels thrown about the room, but nothing else.
Okay. Dead end.
Sorry.
6 barrels, all broken, bar 1, rubble.
John?
Sorry, just to clarify something, I just checked the stats of the bat. It can see.
Yeah, I had
But
to
would
check as
generally-
well. Yeah.
Yeah, so
It
sorry.
it can see, but it's considered the blind sight doesn't work if it's deafened.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can see, but
It can just see in darkness.
it can
without,
just completely see
yeah,
in darkness because of its echolocation.
It can see just vague objects in the dark.
All right. Well, seeing as that room seems like it's got a chest, that seems like it's got the barrels. Tossing it up, I'm going to go into the barrel room.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Sharplock.
I might just stay here and send him forward a little bit as well, just so we know what we're in for.
Cool.
Venos is going to step of the Raven Queen through the doorway into the room.
Sweet. Yep. You step in. You are currently in a room. That I described earlier.
Does it look like there's anything in the room that would indicate that there is a trap on this door?
You can make a perception check.
That would be a 16.
There does not seem to be anything that indicates anything. No.
I'm just going to yell that out. I'm going to say I can't see anything that would lead me to think that there's any trap on that door. And I'm going to start rummaging through the cupboards.
Cool. You rummage through the cupboards. I'll get you to make an investigation check, and then we'll go to the other room after that.
That is a 13.
13. Cool. There's nothing. You rummage through the cupboards. There's nothing but decaying clothing or long decayed clothing. As you open the second cupboard, there is literally a hole straight through the back of it that seems to be eaten away. Yeah.
It's just a hole in the cupboard, not
Interesting.
like a hole to a secret room.
No, it's just a
Uh,
hole in the cupboard.
I yell out to Venos. There was a chest, I think, in there as well. It might be buried under a bit of rubble, but Rai could see it with his spatial awareness.
Sure, I'll investigate that. I'll go into the back of the room, see if I can see the rubble.
Cool.
And
You,
the chest.
you definitely can, and you can definitely see the chest. The rubble that is covering it is quite large.
Okay.
What's your strength mod?
+0.
Cool. You go to lift it, and it's not really budging.
Hey, Azoth, buddy, I think I'm gonna need you for this one.
I thought we'll like walk through, but just like watching the doorway the entire time and not take his eyes off it.
Cool. As you walk through, I need you
no.
to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh well,
Yep. Someone had to do it.
Yeah.
that's not bad. What's my deck?
We appreciate your sacrifice, Azov.
I got it. 17.
Spectacles, testicles, wallet, watch.
17. Cool. As you step in, looking up at the doorway, your foot goes down and then clinks in the doorway, almost as if your foot's pressed a button. Just as you do that, spikes spring forth from the doorway and just manage to scrape you. As you step forward, completely dodging them. You take 10 points of piercing damage.
I turn to Venos and just stare. There is nothing to indicate traps on the door.
I couldn't see anything. I had a really good look.
Carry the chest
I
on your
told
own,
you
mate.
there were traps.
I don't need to carry the chest. I need to get the rubble off of the chest.
All right, I'll do it, and I'll like scratching off little bits of blood and dust on the armor.
Cool.
I think he was looking for switches. I don't think he looks for the actual trap.
No, well, look, if I go through all of them, we've got another 4 doors in us, fam. We'll be right.
You got this, Azar.
Yeah, so you pull, you make an athletics check just for the sake of it, just to see how long it takes you.
21.
Cool. You begin pulling them off. You're comfortable in this thing, in this what do you call it? Motion.
Room.
And yeah, you find that the chest is there, and the top of it's slightly caved in, possibly because of the
chest is
rubble.
there.
The chest is definitely there.
So it's not locked, it's just like broken.
It's just broken in the lid. Yep, the top of the lid's up broken in. You notice that there's a couple of things on the inside of it.
You
What
want
would they be?
to open this up, Venos, in case there's another trap? You can take this one.
I'll just crank it open. Yeah.
Cool. You see a small coin pouch.
Excellent.
A glass vial of liquid.
Ooh, is it
Yes.
green?
What colour's the liquid?
Serious?
It is yellow in color.
Oh,
Yeah.
boo. Mind.
John's going to love this shit.
The pea
Yes,
scientist
file.
finds the pea.
There is a rolled up scroll.
Yep.
And wrapped around the scroll is a small signet ring with a shield on the top of it.
What?
I
Ooh.
attuned to the yellow, the flask filled with yellow liquid.
I'm gonna throw
Instead
the
of-
coin pouch across to Azoth, and I'm gonna say, "I'm so sorry about that, buddy.
Instead of a
sorry,
blood,
You're going to take
Instead
all the
of a-
treasure and give me the money.
I'm gonna
Instead
give
of a
you the
blood
money,
well
and
vial,
I'm
it's
gonna
a-
divvy out the treasure because I can't use any of the treasure. So did the spikes go back in? So the spikes are just out now.
Yep, the spikes are out and they are sealing you from the other side of the chamber.
They're sealing us. What are they made? Oh no, I can't. I gotta stop just shattering my way through things.
Character growth.
Eldritch Blast it. We'll be okay.
Yeah, I'll Eldritch Blast it.
Cool. Roll to hit, and while we're doing that, we're going to go to the other room with John and Charpok while this is all unfolding. So you guys walk into this squarish, almost hexagonal kind of room. Yeah, there are multiple barrels that lay destroyed throughout this area. It looks to be about 6 barrels total, but one of them still stands in the far right.
Does it smell?
You can make a perception check.
Piss.
Never liked.
Oh, can I guidance myself?
Yep.
Beef check.
It's not much. That is a 14. Blair.
So from this distance, there's no way to really tell. The room just permeates this moldy, mildew, almost dusty kind of smell.
John, do you want to check it out or me? Yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay.
I walk up to the barrel.
Cool. You walk up to the barrel, and we're gonna have to go into some combat.
Guess
we're stuck in the other
what?
room.
Guess what? Dungeon
looking at
means
treasure.
one thing. It's part of our name.
Can't see we're legally blind.
So
There's a love.
John and who are you, Charpok?
Who am I?
I can't
indeed?
see shit.
So you two should be in the room.
Yep.
Zill's standing idly in the antechamber. He's just like, admiring the architecture. Like,
Let's be honest, he's cowering behind me because he doesn't want to step on anything.
I keep selecting the wrong thing. That's it. There we go.
How do you know it's
So-
a mimic? It could be a gnome hiding.
So,
in a barrel.
Could be a Durgar.
A Durgar. As you approach the barrel, it springs to life, and it tries to. I didn't add that into there for some reason. Give me uno momento. I am, for some reason, slightly
I need
unprepared.
bulk description of weirdly shaped monster coming to life.
So it. The barrel itself splits into 2 and has this toothy maw in the center of it. Otherwise, it looks like a very unassuming barrel. You begin to see slight tentacles spill itself from the bottom of the barrel.
Do they look like scrolls? Because it's a mimic loaf.
It is not. It is not a. It's not. It's not bread based. It's just a normal mimic.
Oh, I was hoping that all of our mimics in this campaign would just randomly happen to
Yeasty.
look like bread.
Yeasty. No, they're definitely not. What it tries to do is, as you approach, it is going to try and grapple you. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw, I believe.
Oh, you chose Dex of all things? Yeah, okay. That is a 23.
Cool. I read that wrong, so I made you roll that for no reason. It adheres to you, and you are now grappled.
Oh, you fuck.
Yeah. And with that, we are going to go into combat.
So I guess I'll roll initiative.
So roll initiative, please.
Can I keep that last one?
No.
Zill pokes his head in the door and goes, "Keep up the good work." Turns around and walks out.
You got this.
So John, 20, and Charpok, 12. Cool. Seems though it is a surprise round on my behalf.
Could we turn the brightness up on the map a little bit for the stream?
Sure. Darkness level. Let's pump that down a little bit.
I was going to say, do you have dark vision, Charpel?
Nope. So I just got grappled by a barrel.
That
for all
better?
I know. Yeah, it's better for the stream.
Cool. So bada bada boo. You are surprised, John, so unfortunately you do not get a turn first turn. And the mimic is going to go first. next at least. It is going to make a bite attack against you, Charfok.
It must be an auto hit, right?
Which is an auto hit, yes, because you are grappled. So it deals loud noise. 8 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then an extra 5 points of acid damage as its toothy more like lunges into you.
And
I
you're getting-
will let out a guttural, weirdly insectoid scream, so it echoes through the chambers.
The chambers, awesome. You do, however, get a turn because you are not. You are surprised, but it's like you can react.
Zil, what's up?
Oh, can I, hearing this scream, run into the chamber?
Yes, so you'll get there at the start of next round.
Cool. To get out of this grapple, do I need to make a check?
Yes, it is a athletics.
Or acrobatics, to my knowledge, for a grapple?
Yes. Athletics or acrobatics.
You. I can't guidance myself because then that's an action. Yeah, fuck it.
I'm gonna give this motherfucker a brain blast.
Oh god, that's awful. That's only a 10.
You are still grappled by it.
I can't do anything in a grapple, can I?
Grappled means
you just
your speed
move
is 0. Yeah, that's pretty much
So my
what it
speed is
means.
just is 0.
Is 0,
So I
yeah.
still do.
You can
Yeah.
do stuff, but just yeah.
Does that mean I can get all my attacks? Because technically, a
Yeah,
grapple
you can
would
still
be like
get you can still get your attacks.
Yeah, fuck this dude then. Okay. Scimitar, short sword out, and crossbow, and then I just got one other arm in there.
You did use your action to try and break it.
Break what?
Break the grapple.
Isn't that at the start of my turn?
No.
Isn't that what
No,
you
that's-
finish your
turn.
action.
That's your action.
Okay, well, I will just use my scimitar then to just slice upwards as a bonus action, I guess then.
Cool. Isn't it you only get the bonus action if you use the attack action?
Motherfucker, are you really going to do this to me?
Yes, I am.
One does not argue with God.
It's almost as if I planned this encounter purely for you. No, I'm kidding. I didn't do that.
You motherfucker.
Very convenient, though.
Very convenient.
Okay, well, seeing as I can't attack or do anything then.
Let's call it a mean name.
Yeah, I was gonna say mind spike it with your telekinesis.
T, is that up like that? How's it grappling me with its tongue?
No, with its pseudopod-like tentacles.
Okay, but its mouth is still open like that,
Yeah,
right?
its mouth is like clenched, like horizontally at you, like because it bit you a second ago.
Okay. I'm just going to, with my Dungeoneer's pack that I acquired, take out the crowbar and just kind of just like shove it in there, just holding it so it doesn't bite down on me again.
Sure, you can definitely try that. Mate, roll me a d20.
13.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. Top of the round, Zil. You
I'm gonna roll initiative.
running in to the room. I need your initiative score, my guy.
It is 8.
8. Cool. So that brings us to John. You are up.
Not that I can see at the moment. I'm going to just know where Charpok I knew where the barrel roughly was, and I know that's where Charpok went. So I'm going to run up towards that area.
Do you still have drift globe glowing at the moment?
I didn't bring it back up
Okay.
after the rest.
Cool.
So I'm going to know roughly where he was, and I'm just going to run over to that direction.
Cool.
Which I'm assuming was like over here somewhere.
Yep.
And then going to get as close to him as I can and activate my astral self.
Yep.
Assuming I'm close enough to hurt it.
What range is that?
10 foot range.
Yes, you are within range. So as you run up, you see Charpok like trying to fight off these tentacles as they're like wrapping around him, and you see him like holding onto this crowbar, trying to shove it in the thing's mouth.
Yep.
Hey,
So
John.
I now get 120 foot of dark vision.
Okay. Yep.
You see the mystical eyes and the mouth that gapes open as well. And I am going to. Oh yeah, deck save from the mimic too, by the way.
Yep. So that is a 15.
Meets it.
I was going to say, if something is grappling something, does that mean it has disadvantage on its own deck save because it's got to move it and
No.
itself?
No.
Okay.
3 damage.
I was just
3
curious.
damage. Cool.
And then I'm going to make 2 attacks on it.
Go ahead.
Does John summon his stand?
Hold
So
on,
vulnerable.
that is a 26.
To hits.
Yep. Stunning strike.
Cool. What's that? A con?
Yeah.
That is a 9.
Else.
Cool.
And it is takes 10 points of damage.
Cool.
And next hit is at advantage, correct?
Correct.
Thank God. 23.
23. A hits.
And takes 8 points of damage.
8 points. Awesome. You punch it a few times and splinter the wood. I believe it's its turn, correct?
That's the end of my
Would-
turn, so yeah.
Cool. Does it get to repeat the save at the end of its turn?
I think it just is no longer stunned at the end of its turn.
Okay,
But-
cool.
At
Or
the
is it my
start of its turn.
I think it's
Oh.
done for a
Of stunning
round. Isn't it?
strike.
Yeah,
Stunning
hold on,
strike.
sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
so it should just be 1 round. It doesn't get a turn.
So it's until the start of until my turn again.
Okay,
think.
cool. Easy. Well, it is currently stunned. Charpok,
Alright,
you are
yeah,
still
so-
grappled
turn.
by it.
It's like, no, what? Screw this. I let go of the crowbar and then sword crossbow, just attack.
Cool. Go ahead, man.
Charpok,
It
do
is
your
my
strength
turn, by the
saving.
way.
Do your thing because it automatically fails saving throws.
Strength
Stunned
and
anyway.
Oh,
dex.
no,
that's not-
it's ability check. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the shit out of it.
Strength and dex saves auto fail.
Oh, because it's stunned, do I get advantage?
No.
'Cause you're
Oh,
grappling.
on attack, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, yes.
Not on the athletics or acrobatics.
No.
No.
So the first one's a 24 then. Second one is a dirty 20. And then last will be my little crossbow just right into it. That will be a 25. Cool.
Hits.
So all of them hit.
Yep.
So let's see, that is...
Don't forget your sneak attack damage because you told me to remind you.
Yeah, so that will be 1d6, 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 and then 1d8 because of Colossal Slayer, and then plus 12 automatically because all 3 of them hit.
Jesus.
Let's see if you can do it.
Ooh! Okay, I rolled kind of well. 6, 6, 6. So that
You leave
is
none.
12, 18, 17, 18, and then what was it? So that is 30 points of damage.
30 points. Wow. It is starting to look really rough and tumble. You've managed to splinter and crack open a lot of the wood, and you can see like the gooey kind of surface underneath it.
It's just
Yeah. Does that end your turn?
that would end my turn, yes.
Cool. That brings us to Zill.
Okay. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I run in to here, and I see Charpok is like being grappled by the creature. And I'm going to wave my hands around and summon this lash of lightning energy and cast lightning lure. Which
Cool.
automatically fails. It's a
Correct.
strength saving throw.
Correct.
2d8 worth of lightning damage.
Can he do it?
Yes, he can.
It's crossed.
It's probably got 1 HP left.
Let me have a look. Spells. That is 13 points of lightning damage.
How do you want to do it, my guy?
Okay, so I run into the room and I see Charpock has like managed to like break all the wooden stuff off, and I throw this lash of lightning around like the head where the mouth is of this creature, and I like grab the line of lightning and pull it tight, and the lasso of lightning like cinches around its neck, and it just like seals its head and it goes flying off.
Nice, nice.
Yes.
And it definitely does so. And that is the end of combat.
What the fuck was that?
I run over to Charpock, and I want to make sure that he's okay. Like, I'm like, are you all right?
He took a bite out of me like I did to the crab legs.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I've had worse.
Had worse grab legs.
I like grab his hand like predator style and like lift him up onto his feet. I'm like, get on your feet, soldier.
I use all 4 of my hands.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah, heading back to join the rest of the group. You guys see.
Yeah,
Yep.
Zil.
Sorry,
not Zil,
John?
John.
I was just gonna have like a investigation, like even in the empty barrels of shit, is there any shit in there?
Nah. So you can definitely do an investigation to see if there's anything loose, just to be sure.
Oh fuck, I rolled a 2, so no.
No. Yeah, you just kind of pat around the room. There is like nothing but degrees. There's nothing but unused degrees lying on the floor. Yeah, there's nothing but debris scattered throughout this area, and the blood and viscera of this mimic having its head squeezed off. Yeah, as you guys rejoin the group, you notice, like, obviously you guys notice that the doorway has spikes clamping into the center, and you can just make out Azoth and Venos on the other side of it.
You're right.
I'm Eldritch blasting the spikes.
Yeah, what did you roll?
Shit.
It was a 15 to hit,
Yeah, it hits.
and then it was 9 damage.
Cool. It hits and explodes and does the force damage to the spikes, but it does not seem to budge.
Can I go over and see if I can like extend my foot and press the button on the floor again without getting myself in the spikes?
You definitely can. Yeah. So you go over and extend your foot and press the button. As you press the button, the floor tile clicks in, and you hear a click, but nothing changes.
Can we just? Is there like a little pulley thing to like wind it back in? There's got to be a way to reset the trap.
John.
You
want to go? Yeah.
John?
John?
We would like to use a spell, entangle, within the traps to try and grab it and pull it apart.
Cool.
Oh, it's squealy. That's why you've got the green towel on your head. I see.
I just noticed that.
It is a blanket.
No, it's a
yeah,
towel.
So I'm going to cast. Yeah, it's a towel
That's
now.
kind of
Yeah, so I'm going to cast Entangle to try and like grab and push
Cool.
apart.
It grabs and pushes apart to the point where you could probably squeeze through. Azoth may have some trouble getting into that space though.
I'll squeeze through.
Sweet. So Venos is out. Zil?
I would like to approach Sol and ask him if he could melt the spikes with a concentrated beam of fire and kind of just like melt his way through them all.
I will do you one better. And then my wildfire spirit just fucking appears behind Azoth, and they both disappear and then reappear in the hallway.
That's a good. Yeah.
Nice.
Who am I
Cool.
willing?
Oh yeah.
Am I a creature?
Cool. You guys are now all back together in that center room.
I've
Yeah,
just done all this
before the
shit,
hallway
really.
splits.
I've just got this treasure in my arms, and I'm like, I don't really want any of this. I just had to know. So, there's some yellow liquid in a vial here, and I know that John likes nondescript liquids in nondescript vials, so I think he should have that.
Would you like me to identify everything first so you can make more?
Well, I think John can have the vial, but the other two things I have are this scroll and this ring has a little shield on it, and you can identify them, and I'm gonna hand them over to.
I grab the vial of yellow liquid and I immediately attune to it. It's a piss well
Fucking
vial.
ring.
+1 piss well vial.
I'm assuming
Like a
it's a
blood
ring
well
of-
vial.
I'm gonna cast identify. Oh, do I even have identify stack today? Yep. I'll cast identify. I'm assuming we know what the ring is, and by the fact of soul eyes lighting up, I am assuming we're going to give it
So
How long
you
does
cast it
identify
on.
take?
Yeah, how long does
10
identify?
minutes.
10 minutes? Cool. Well, you got 10 minutes. And that's per item. So which one are you doing first?
Well, a scroll I will just read.
Cool. It is a spell scroll of
Yep.
enlarge/reduce.
Ooh.
The scroll of Eldritch Horrors. You go crazy.
Make me
Go
gigantic.
mad.
Yes.
Or, or
Hey,
it just
I-
reduces off.
I almost
Pocket
took
dragon.
that spell because I was seeing if it was worth enlarging. You're enlarging. I'm gonna take that scroll. Like, I can learn that. So if you don't mind, I might take it so I can actually learn and use it multiple times. And I will identify the ring. Which,
Cool. Sweet. We got 10 minutes. Azoth?
And that's all we found. Nathan, I turn around. How much money do I have in this bag?
1,600 copper pieces.
Oh.
1,200 silver pieces.
Okay.
And 90 gold pieces.
Not bad.
Fucking
That's
A.
still not bad.
not a bad haul.
How many gold, sorry?
90.
90.
It's alright, we'll convert that all up.
Cool. What are you guys doing in the meantime while Vi is casting Identify?
Drift globe.
Drift Globe. You now have
You have
light
a
for those that can't
glowing
see.
Yeah, but I'm not going to any other room without light anymore.
I'm gonna just have a look over the yellow liquid to see if I can ascertain anything from it.
You can do an Arcana check.
I'm not good at them.
I am, so if you get stuck, I'll give you a hand.
Or
Nah. It's yellow liquid. Slightly
look at-
viscous.
I've been rolling either above 15 or below 5, and nothing else in the middle of it.
Whilst I'm casting out the corner of my mouth, like, oh, sorry. I'll be like, give me a moment, John, and I will look.
Cool. What are the rest of us doing while we're waiting?
Can I, with the drift globe up, just walk down the hallway very carefully?
Cool. Like in
I'd
front?
like to follow. I would like to follow.
Yeah,
Oh.
so just
Yeah.
down to there.
With my 120 feet.
I sent Rye a little bit further forward, but we cut to the boys with the mimic.
Yeah, cool.
Did
Well, I'll just
he-
explain what we see. So what we see is an elevator-like platform. You can see there is a mechanism above that is tight at the moment, which is holding the platform at this current level. And on top of the platform, there is a little crankshaft which is attached to the rope. Yeah.
Does anyone have any opposition to me throwing down a torch?
It is not a hole. It is a flat platform. The image is a little bit
Oh, it's a platform.
misleading,
Okay.
but it's a
You'll
flat
have to
platform.
You'll have to
All
crank
right,
the
I don't know,
shaft
let's-
first.
Crank the shaft.
Crank it.
Alright.
Sharp or crank the shaft.
I
Grab it with
have
all
many,
your hands.
many arms, but as you can see, they're not exactly tough.
I'll crank the shaft.
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
a bit
you would
busy,
have
so
been
I
Crank
can't.
the
I can't quite give my opinion. I'd have to come see.
What? No, you're fine. Crank the shaft.
Cool.
shaft.
So you all get on the platform and crank the shaft?
Crank the
Well, is
shaft.
my spell done, or am I just gonna?
I'm just going to say you're walking and doing this at the same time.
Crank it
Sure.
louder.
I'm really looking forward to them.
That's canon that I can walk and identify. Remember that.
Yes, but you cannot do anything else while identifying.
That is fine. But you
Sweet.
said I can walk.
So you guys crank the shaft. The thing heads down to a second level. As you guys get to that second level, the platform clicks in. If you continue to crank, the rope snaps, and the platform no longer moves, and the rope just falls through the hole.
Don't continue to crank.
Maybe we should.
hold.
We hold, because if we go further, we might not make it down safely. I'm gonna jump off the platform.
Yeah, I'll just jump off.
Yeah, I step off. I step off.
Well, I may as well just let go.
But where?
It stays at its current level.
I was about to say you just pippened it.
Fool of a took.
All right, who wants to take lead? You know what, Captain?
Yes.
Where
Real
we
quick, it's at this point that Vise spell would have finished because it took quite a bit to get down to this second level. What you were doing, the ring?
Yeah, ring of protection.
No, it is a ring.
No.
God damn it, Nathan! I hate you so much.
So just normal ring.
Yeah,
Is it
it is a
cool?
signet ring.
Can I, because I have, how many fucking fingers do I have? 4, 8, 12, 16 fingers. Can I start blinging out?
Yeah.
I
You
was
do what you
gonna
want.
say, can I have a look at the signet on the signet ring?
Yeah. It is. It looks like a shield.
Okay.
So
Can I show John this?
Yes,
it's still a shield.
it's still a shield.
But it's not like a god like the broken arrows was.
Nah, it's just a nondescript shield.
Boo. Boo
Um,
shield.
So you seemed very keen on this, so I'm gonna give it to
Field.
you.
I take it and then cast heat metal and then just drop a blob of metal on the floor. And
No,
just-
my brain!
Charpok's like picking at it, like
I'm
he's put
sorry.
it on his hand and it's just melting away in his hand.
I must have misread the situation.
No, I was indeed interested, but I thought it had magical properties.
Oh, so you're just disappointed. That's fair.
Damn you, God.
As the captain, I will take charge of this expedition.
Yes. You tell us where to
I'm
go,
gonna-
who goes, whatever you need.
Pat him on the shoulder. Go. You do that.
I
Do
turn
it.
around.
Banished,
I'm like,
banished from the crew. Get out of here.
I say only in Zill's head, and he's like, shall we lock her in the brig when we return?
in a brig.
Oh no, that was Vi being supportive. Not
I
condescending.
head like to look at the doorway to the north or the northeast. But technically north. It's
Doorway
off.
to the north.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, you see another one of those doorways, an archway with the stone. Yeah, what would you like to do?
As off onwards.
So you head
Well,
through.
and
You head
stop
through the
him.
doorway. No?
And send my fire spirit.
Cool. The fire spirit walking or just like teleporting?
Just walking, yeah.
Cool.
Um,
It walks through the hallway, through the archway. Nothing goes off.
I will
Looks safe to me.
also send Rye through.
Cool.
The berg.
So I'll just zip in. So what you see as you guys kind of come to this chamber, and what Rye would see that can give the information beforehand. It looks to be some sort of throne room of sorts. There is a small area in the center that has iron bars running around it to the ceiling. It looks to be some sort of like what would you call it? Like some kind of prison area in the center. There are a few steps that head up and then away from this chamber, directly in front of you from this doorway. To your right, however, you see a large throne, and atop its head, part of the seat, there is a large glowing blue gem.
Oh,
And it's giving off a faint hue throughout the room.
I will do a detect magic.
Cool. It is giving off
Are
enchantment.
you ritual casting all this?
Yes.
So another 11 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to.
So as you cast that, nobody knows enchantment yet. So you are casting that spell.
Yeah.
Then I'll see you
Before I
first.
cast, I'm like, hang on. There's a big glowing object that I would like to check out before anyone touches it. So just give me a moment.
Venos?
That's also
I'm
his
going
hands wrapped
to.
around it, like.
So we're not in the room yet. We're outside the door, right? The thing's just.
You are at that doorway.
Yeah. All right. So
Not
I'm gonna
at
operate
the
my
doorway, but like at that entryway, I should say.
Yeah.
Pretty
I'm
much
gonna
where the arrow
operate
is.
my great sword, and I'm going to use the great sword to see if it presses any buttons. I'm gonna push it down and see if I can make it press any buttons on the doorway.
It doesn't. It does
I'm
not.
specifically going to try the tiles on the bottom.
Okay. Yep. You press it and then it doesn't press anything.
I'm gonna walk in.
You walk in and it's fine.
Ah!
You walk into the chamber.
I'm gonna unoperate my great sword.
Zil?
I would like. I would like to examine the prison cell thing that's in the center of the room.
Cool.
Stairs.
Make a perception or investigation.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll go to someone else while I do this.
Azoth?
Azoth would like to slowly make his way over to the throne and just.
Sit down. Cool.
Uh-oh.
As you sit down, you guys hear a clinking noise. From the four corners of the room, you see the roof that kind of gives off this hutted kind of look begins to shift and shake and disappear to reveal 4 chutes in each of the corners. Falling from those 4 chutes.
Oh, fuck.
Wait.
Yeah.
Perception
I
check.
got a 20.
So it is a gated off area. There is a gate, like a what do you call it? Like a doorway near the entrance to the next room, that allows you into the cage. But it is floor to ceiling iron bars. There is no way in from this side. There's no way to penetrate through that without the use of magic or breaking the doors. Yes. So back to what I was saying. The corners open up. Falling from each one of the corners is this black ooze that almost seems to seep from the holes, and that's where we're going to finish tonight.
Sorry, fam. Dumb Dragonborn. I'm playing my character right.
I will give you the map just so that you can see it, and you can kind of have a little bit of forethought of what you guys want to do.
So we level up.
So
Level 7.
I'll just pop you guys all in. Gwilly, John, Venos, by Zil. I think you would have been there.
Go to building 7. We know there's 7 buildings at least.
We know there's buildings.
We know there's. Go.
I'm just going to quickly change that lighting so that the stream can see it. And these are what you're up against.
Oh, fuck.
I can't
already
see
know what they are.
anything.
They're black puddings.
I light a random area.
It
of the
is-
map
it
to
is-
light the whole thing up.
Well, I mean, drift globe. What's drift globe again?
60 feet, 30 light, 30 dim.
Cool.
I can't believe you've done this, Azoth.
Can you see
Why
now?
would you not believe that?
Yeah.
Technically,
It's
I
very
can
on
be foreshadowing
brand.
Technically.
by walking through the trapdoor. So,
Real quick, Nathan, wouldn't I be able to see what's going on because they're only iron bars, so I'd be able to see what's going on through iron bars?
Yeah, I'll fix that for next session.
Yeah.
It's something. It's to do with the doors, like the type of walls, which I'll fix. I'll fix for next session.
I'll check with you.
Yeah, I thought I had it working properly. I'll just pretty much do this. But you
Yeah.
just can't move through that area.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, cool.
that's a small space.
Fuck me, there's a lot of them.
I
Fuck.
did think it was a
Nah.
much bigger room than this, but that is okay. We're in it now.
Yeah,
I'm
you're in
gonna
it now.
remember black puddings. I can't metagame. I'm shutting up.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
was gonna say I
It
can't see the
sounds
map
so
yet.
non-threatening.
Mine's still not loading. But
Yeah, on the stream, we'll
I
have to
had to
fix that for next time.
refresh.
But that's all right.
That's okay.
oh, okay. I don't know if I'd be in the room yet because I said
Thanks,
right
everyone.
ahead before I walked in.
Cool.
That's fine.
So we are going to finish there tonight. If you haven't already, like I said earlier tonight, check out our Discord, check out our Instagram, check out our what's the other one?
YouTube.
Facebook.
YouTube. No, not Facebook.
YouTube.
We don't use Facebook
no,
very much
Facebook.
at the moment.
Yeah, check
Yeah,
YouTube,
it's thing. Yep. Keep an eye out. We'll do any kind of announcements or anything like that through the Instagram channel. So that's the best place for any like new merch that Stabby Joe and Co graciously allows us to have on his website.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much
Appreciate
for coming.
Appreciate your presence.
Another one, we've got Strahd on Tuesday. So
Yes.
anyone wants to come join in, we'll be streaming Strahd every second Tuesday at 8:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time because,
It's very exciting stuff.
worldwide audience. Super exciting. Yeah. So without further ado, that is it. Thank you for
We've
coming.
got-
Everyone, so much for coming. We appreciate
Well, we're
you.
going to raid Judge RPG because we can actually raid this time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just a random D&D group. It looks like they got a few viewers. They look pretty good. They got a lot of chibi stuff. But either way, we'll go over
Yeah.
to them. So I'll start that now.
Cool. Sweet.
But thank you and goodbye. Stick around for the raid and
See you
goodbye.
later, guys. Bye.
Bye bye.
See yous. Bye.